Board of Appeals to be in session. This is a continuation of the meeting that was held last week to consider the application by the owners at 339 Boston Post Road for a special permit dealing with excavation and fill in a wetlands area. The notice of the hearing has been posted, and Tom, would you read the notice, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going to read again.
Is it the original one?
While you're doing that,
okay, Ralph, why don't you read it, please?
All right. First, I want to call the roll of the members present and remind others that Paul Giunta, who's the permanent chairman, has recused himself from this consideration because he's in a butter. So the members present: Thomas Pope.
Present.
Tom Golden.
Present.
Bob Levine. And I'm Ralph Lofton, also present. I would remind that the applicant that because there are only 4 members present, that an affirmative vote would require all 4 members to vote in the affirmative. So with that, the excuse me, the public hearing continuation, location 339 Boston Post Road East, applicant WP Marlborough, Mass. Owner, LLC, ZBA case number 1464-2020. Applicant seeks a special permit under Section 650, Article 6, Section 23D, Floodplain and Wetland Protection District of the City of Marlborough zoning ordinance to conduct certain filling and excavation work in a floodplain area, all in connection with its proposed 188-unit multifamily apartment project. Property is located at 339 Boston Post Road East, map 72-35 through 73-28, 24. With that, I understand that Attorney Falk is on the call, excuse me, and that we understand that an order of conditions is required from the Marlborough Conservation Commission, and that that's subject to 650-23 paragraphs E and F1, and that the applicant should approach the Conservation Commission to secure that approval and order of conditions from the Conservation Commission and submit that approval and the order of conditions to the zoning board before a vote can be taken. Is that your understanding, Attorney Falk?
I thank you for having us. I spoke with City Solicitor Jason Grossfield this afternoon. I understand that that's his position. If that's the board's position, so be it. I'm of the opinion that if the board voted tonight with a condition of its approval, that an order of conditions be issued, and that we require an order of conditions in order to take action under this special permit, it would have the same effect, because we can't pull a building permit until both approvals are issued, in addition to the other approvals that we need. But I understand that the city solicitor has advised the board that we need the order of conditions before the ZBA may vote.
Yes, that's our understanding, right? Now, we're happy to take action on this as soon as but I think advice from the city attorney, we should wait, postpone until those the approval and the conditions, order of conditions can. Do you have any sense, Attorney Falk, about how long that might take?
So sorry, maybe somebody should mute. Okay, there we go. I understand that the Conservation Commission continued their hearing to July 23rd. That will be when Conservation Agent Ryder is back at work and able to do an order of conditions. We, from my perspective, we have wrapped up all of the substantive issues with the Conservation Commission. They were waiting on a report from the city engineer, which they now have. So I'm, from my perspective, we'll be moving towards an order of conditions from the Conservation Commission, at the next meeting. It probably won't be issued at their next meeting, but probably at the next meeting, I would imagine, after July 23rd.
Sue, do we have their schedule?
For conservation?
Yeah.
Yeah. They meet the first and third Thursdays of the month. So after July 23rd meeting, they will meet August 6th and August 20th.
So does that mean that we would need to continue this meeting to one of those future dates?
Hey, question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the 23rd is the fourth Thursday.
Okay, because of the 4th of July, they changed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, because of the holiday. Okay, so if you wanted to postpone or continue 339 Boston Post Road, I know for a fact that July 23rd, when they do meet, they probably vote and close the public hearing. And it'll take Priscilla Ryder at least, till the next meeting on August 6th, because you have to draft up some conditions for the commission members to look at. And August 6th, the commission would probably review those draft conditions and make comments or approve it. So August 6th.
So what would our next meeting date be after August 6th?
August 20 is the next conservation meeting. ZBA?
Yeah, ZBA date would be the following Tuesday, right? I don't have my calendar in front of me, but.
August 11th.
August 11th. Yeah.
So that would be the earliest possible date that we could have for our review, the order of conditions and the approval, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Do I hear a motion that we should continue? Well, first of all, let me ask, is there any discussion on this issue? We're talking about continuing our meeting until the Conservation Commission can meet, issue an approval, and adopt an order of conditions for this project, and after which that would be submitted to the ZBA. And that would complete our all of the information that we require. We have an email from the Board of Health, which that was one sort of item of unfinished business, which we can read into the record in a few minutes. And that will complete then everything that we would require in order to take a vote. Is everybody clear and on board with that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll entertain a motion to continue this meeting, this hearing until August 6th. Excuse me, just, not the 6th. What's the next date? Sue, would that be the 11th, did you say?
Yeah, August 11th. Is everybody available? No, because I have on my calendar that the next available date that everybody is available is August 18 or August 25.
Who is not available on the 11th? Would that be Paul, perhaps?
I'm not available on the 11th.
Oh, you're not? Okay. So it would have to be the 18th?
Mr. Chair, I try and be respectful of the ZBA's calendar, and I understand that you're looking to get the order of conditions before you take a vote on that. We understand that the city has been going through, and the whole world's been going through COVID-19 pandemic, and that's one of the reasons why this hearing has been pushed a number of times. We filed in April. We had our first hearing 2 weeks ago. If it's at all possible for the board to consider meeting as soon as possible after the Conservation Commission's likely meeting of approval, just so we can not have to wait till the end of August for a decision. We're still scheduled to have our city council public hearing on July 20th, and really hoping to wrap this up, early in September as possible.
Hey, Ralph,
Yes, Bob?
if Tom can't meet on the 11th, is there a hard requirement that we have to meet on Tuesdays? Could we do it on the 10th or the 12th or something to help them along?
Tom?
Well, let me understand that the earliest possible date that we would have the approval in the order of conditions would be August the 6th.
Right.
And I'm available anytime after that. And that's a Thursday, do I understand, Sue?
Yeah, August 6th is a Thursday.
I mean, can we do it Monday or Wednesday or something of the next week so we don't have to wait another week?
How
I don't-
much? Well, the question is, how long would it take for the commission to produce the document?
Well, if August 6th meeting with the commission and they approved all of her draft conditions, and then I can type it up, the order of conditions, by August 7th, August 10th, the latest.
Tom, could you be available on the 10th, Monday?
Yes, I'd be available on the 10th.
10?
Yep.
Is there any reason, any other, Tom Pope, any reason why we can't meet on the 10th?
I'm available on the 10th.
Yeah. Bob, you okay with that?
I'm good.
All right, then let's call that done.
Okay.
So
Thank
we
you
will have,
very much. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry?
Thank you very much for the flexibility. I appreciate it.
Okay.
So we'll have a special meeting on August 10th. And I think I hear a motion to continue this hearing until August, date certain, August 10th.
I move to
7th?
continue the meeting to August 10th.
Second,
I'll second that.
all right. Thomas Pope, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
Tom Golden,
Vote yes.
Bob Levine,
Yes.
and Ralph Lofton votes yes. All right,
7 p.m.
7 p.m., August the 10th, and hopefully we will be in a position to finalize everything on this project. I know Attorney Falk, you've been patient. We appreciate that.
Do you want to read the Board of Health's email?
Yeah, I should read that into the record.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, it's from John Gassai, and it was sent Tuesday, July 7th, 2020. It was sent to Sue Brown, and the subject is the Valera special permit request to the ZBA for floodplain alteration at 339 Boston Post Road East. And the email is as follows. Hi, Sue Brown. Please be advised that it is the Board of Health's opinion that the proposed alterations to the floodplain as proposed and depicted in the June 23rd, 2020 plan by Allen and Major Associates Incorporated entitled Floodplain Volume Exhibit East-West are within the spirit and purpose of the Floodplain and Wetland Protection District Ordinance. Therefore, we do not object to the issuance of a special permit if the ZBA deems it appropriate. Thanks, John Gassai, MSRS CHO, Director of Public Health.
Thank you, Bob. Is there any other comment or any other information that we need to read into the record or incorporate into this meeting? Otherwise, I'm inclined to declare that this matter before the board is closed at this point, pending renewal at our next meeting on August 10.
Okay, so this hearing is continued. It's not
This hearing
closed.
is, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're correct. The hearing is continued then until August 10th.
August 10th. Okay. All right.
All right, so we have other business before the board. We need to revisit our vote on 30 Maple Street. Although we did deny the special permit, we did not take a vote on the other variances that were requested by the applicant. So we need to have a vote on the other variances. And is there any discussion about any of this? Anyone have anything to say about this? Do I hear a motion to either approve or deny the variances that were the additional variances that were requested?
I make a motion to deny the requested variances.
Sue,
You're gonna make that motion that's on the agenda, the posting?
Sue, I can't see the rest of the agenda because there's Barb blocking it. Can you scroll down?
Here it is, I'm sorry. Here we go. See it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the motion.
All right. Do we need to enumerate these variances that were requested? Do we need to name these one by one?
No, because it references the June 9th, 2020
May 8 and 216.
building inspector's denial letter.
Okay, right.
Looks like we could just deny them all.
Fine. Okay, Bob, would you restate the motion, please?
I was just saying, it looks like the way it's posted is we could deny them all.
Right.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I think it was Tom that made the motion.
Tom?
Good. Do I hear a second?
I second the motion.
All right.
Vote.
So the motion is to deny all requested variances and/or the administrative appeal in the petition consistent with our vote on June 9, 2020 to deny the applicant's revised plan. Thomas Pope, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
To deny. Yes.
Mhm.
I vote to deny.
Bob Levine,
I vote to deny all.
and I'm Ralph Lofton. I vote to deny all. All right. Is there any other business that needs to come before the board at this point?
Looks like Paul wants to weigh in. Paul has his hand up.
I can't see that, but I'll take your word for it. Paul?
I'm trying to find out how I get on it now.
We hear you.
You
Yeah,
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, so I'm assuming I just heard the vote for the 30 Maple Street.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so it was to deny the variances that were sought, right?
Yes.
That's correct.
Okay. If you haven't closed the meeting on that, I would agree with denying those variances. If you need another vote.
All right. We don't actually, but for the record, you're on record as having denied.
Yeah, we're gonna do that too, right?
Anything else, Paul?
No, that's it.
All right.
I think we have to ratify the 2 time limit agreements that was granted to 30 Maple Street.
Right.
So I think that's the only other thing we gotta do.
Correct.
All right.
So
I'd make
I
a
make a
motion.
motion, yeah, I make a motion to ratify the 2 time limit extension agreements for 30 Maple Street.
Second the motion.
All right. I will call the roll. Thomas Pope, how do you vote?
Vote yes
To ratify.
to ratify, yes.
Tom Golden,
I vote yes to ratify the extension agreements.
Bob Levine,
I vote yes.
and I'm Ralph Lofton. I vote yes to ratify. All right. So I believe that concludes all the business that the board met to consider tonight. Sue, are we in order to hear a motion to adjourn?
Yes. You can adjourn.
I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn. Tom Pope.
Second?
Second it.
How do you vote? Tom Pope,
I vote to adjourn.
Tom Golden,
I vote to adjourn.
Bob Levine,
I vote to adjourn also.
and I'm Ralph Lofton. I vote to adjourn as well. And the meeting is adjourned.
All right, thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.